Okay, we need to talk about what's going on in CHD 218. You need to be looking at your course outline and your syllabus and generally looking at the Cobra site because this is a fast class that goes fast. And if you're not keeping track of things, you're going to get behind. I'm talking to a lot of you right now. You've in this class so far, you needed to do 2 discussions and an activity plan. And I've had 2 of you, of the 8 or so people that are taking this class, who've completed everything that needed to be completed. So please go and make sure that you know what you're supposed to be doing and you're getting it done. Okay, just as a reminder, you need to go to your course outline and it's going to tell you what's due when, right? And there's even a handy thing right here. We are now in week 3, which means discussion 1, discussion 2, and activity plans 1 and 2 should have been completed and turned in by now. If they haven't, get on it, all right? This is where you find what is due, the readings, the discussions. Let me remind you, discussions are in the discussion forum. You go to the topic, right? And you start a thread. These are a bunch of questions about how you feel about math, your experiences with math. Start a new thread. Type your answers in here. Every Thursday, you need to respond to these prompts. Every Sunday, you need to respond to 2 of your classmates' responses. In the case of the last 2 weeks, your classmates, only 2 of them have completed this. So get on it, folks. I'm a little worried. Okay, those are the discussions every week. I will move them so that the top one is the one that's due that week. I'm not moving them this week because so many people have not participated yet. But if you ever want to go back and do a discussion that you didn't do before, remember to scroll down to the bottom to find the old ones, okay? Next thing is activity plans. This is we're actually in week 3 now, but I'm going to go back to week 1 and show you. You watch the lecture, you look at the notes, okay? I thought the lecture was great this time. Okay, so in week 2, you have activity plans due. And look, if I'm a student, this was due March 18th. We had spring break, but this class we cannot take spring break because it's only 8 weeks long. So because this class actually started before spring break, you should have looked at your course outline and seen what was due when and noticed that things were due over spring break, right? If you have questions, you can always contact me and I will answer your questions for you. When you do the activity plan, you're going to use this form. See, you're going to do 4 math ones and 4 science ones. You're going to put a title in here. You're going to put a description, a very detailed description of what your plan is, what development areas are you focusing on, and then general concepts or objectives to be learned through this activity. This is what you want the kids to get out of it. But there's a very specific thing that you need to do here, and that is this. You need to tell me what Illinois Early Learning and Development Standards you are focusing on. There are a couple ways to find this. It's in your book. It's online. Go right here to benchmarks and find the standard. So you can just even copy and paste it from here. So you could copy this one because we're going to talk about counting, right? I want the numbers and the phrase, okay? Right here where it's activity plan number 1, you submit it right in there, okay? We need to get some work done here, folks. This is math and science. Don't be afraid of it. What we do for math and science with young children is fun and interesting, and it always should be. So there you go. So go to your course outline and make sure you know what is due and when. Oh, look at that. The Illinois Math and Science standards are in there too. Okay. All right, folks, I want to see some stuff soon. Again, call me, text me, remind me, email me if you have questions. And I have office hours today from 6 to 7:30. Later.